Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Gunners Are Us. In this edition, we're going to be talking PSV versus Arsenal with a predicted lineup, predicted scoreline, and the Mikel Arteta press conference, all reviewed in this edition. And with that, let's get on with the video. So, it is the Europa League, and it is PSV taking on Arsenal. It's in it's in um, it's in Eindhoven, and it's this Thursday at 5:45. And we're going to jump straight into it. This is a predicted lineup. I think that Mikel Arteta choose will choose these players to represent Arsenal, and it starts with uh, Matt Turner in goal, and a backline of Cedric, Gabriel, Rob Holding, and Takehiro Tomiyasu. A midfield pairing of Granit Xhaka and Albert Sambi Lokonga. Um, a front line of Gabriel Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, Bukayo Saka, and Edward Nketiah. So that is my predicted lineup. That is just off of who has been chosen. So that lineup again is Matt Turner in goal, Cedric, Gabriel, Rob Holding, Takehiro Tomiyasu, Albert Sambi Lokonga, Granit Xhaka, Gabriel Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, Bukayo Saka, and Eddie Nketiah. I think Mikel Arteta will choose a strong team to come and play this game against PSV because the stakes is high. If we can win this match, then it means going into next week's fixture against Zurich, we can play a less strong team, and we can most probably win that match. And it will mean that we top the group, which means that we don't go into the playoff matches with the teams that drop from the Champions League third place position. So it's all to play for, and I believe that 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 Mikel Arteta will choose a strong side. So, who are the players to watch out for? The players to watch out for from an Arsenal perspective will be Fabio Vieira, Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, and I will say Edward Nketiah. Those will be the players to watch out for from an Arsenal perspective. And from a PSV perspective, we're going to say Ibrahim Sangari, Joey Vermin, and Cody Gakpo, and even Anwar Al Ghazi are some of the names that we should look out for, and hopefully we can keep that team quiet, and we can go on to win this game comfortably. So if we have to we have to we have to wait and see. So what do you think will be the what do you think will be the scoreline? The scoreline, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Arsenal. I think it's going to be a close game. No, 2-1 to Arsenal. I think it's going to be a close game. I think they will score this time around, but I think Arsenal will have more in the locker to dispose of them in that starting 11, I missed out. Instead of Gabriel Martinelli and Kieran Tierney, it could be Cedric and it could be Gabriel Jesus in the starting lineup. So the it, whichever way we look at it, it will be a strong team that Arsenal field. And I believe that is what Mikel Arteta's thinking would be towards. Okay, with that, let's go into the Mikel Arteta. With that, let's go into the Mikel Arteta press conference and see what the boss had to say pre-PSV. So let me share my screen and we'll get every word from the Mikel Arteta press conference. Straight after landing in Eindhoven ahead of tomorrow's crucial Europa League game against PSV, Mikel Arteta was whisked off to undertake his pre-match media duties. The boss chatted to the gathered British and Dutch media about the game as well as a host of other topics. Here is everything he had to say on Albert Stevenberg returning to his homeland. He's very important. He is someone I've known for a long time and is very important in everything we do. He's an excellent human being first, someone that has a very special way of understanding the game. He's been raised in a culture that was very similar to the way I was raised, so we share a lot of ideas. He's got huge experience at international level and at academy level and at club level, so he has a lot of value for the team. On Ruud van Nistelrooy suggesting PSV have surrendered top spot. Last week, we made the first step to qualify to the next round, and now we need to win tomorrow because we want to finish first. On if there are any injury problems for this game. We had Marquinhos who wasn't feeling good today and he hasn't travelled, but the rest are okay. On picking strong teams in the Europa League, we don't have that many players. We bring the players that we have, and we have brought 4 kids with us so that we cannot even make up the squad. But we need to put 11 players out and they need to play. We cannot change those 11 players every game. On Edu's importance to the club, I hope that he stays here for a long time because I think it's going to be a really positive thing for the club. I've worked with him really well and I think he's a super important figure at the club that represents all of the values and ideas that we want to take to the right way, and hopefully that will be the case. On if he works with him day to day, yes, there is a lot happening at a football club and he has a huge role, but he has a really good way of communicating with people and managing a lot of things that happen daily. So for me and for the team, he's really important. On if he clicked with Edu straight away, I think it has to. I think it has to be in that relationship. First of all, it has to be well respected, and the rules have to be really clear. You have to share the same ideas, but at the same time, you have to challenge each other because sometimes coaches have all the ideas, and we want something right now, but it might not be the best thing for the club. We have the right balance, not only with Edu, but with Vinay, Rich, and Tim in this case, with the ownership. It's really important that at the end, when we make a decision, it is all together. It's not your decision or my idea, and in good and difficult moments to all be together. On how he keeps players happy, play them and let them speak on the pitch the best way. On the FA not taking any further action on the Henderson and Gabriel incident, I said from the first day that that is a decision that lies totally with the FA, and they have made that decision, and that's it. And if Gabriel is okay with that ruling, that's something to ask Gabby, but the decision is made. On how the last few weeks have been with the investigation going on, it is an investigation that has been run by the FA, so there is nothing for me to comment on that. It's something private, and I prefer to make no comment. On Sambi Lokonga's recent display, we'll see more, and he has to prove that what he is asking for, he can produce on the pitch. We're looking for every single player to raise their level and get the right competition in the team. And when you play and perform in a way that we win and play well enough to win games, on the importance of winning the group with big teams potentially dropping out of the Champions League, this competition is getting harder and harder, and how it looks today and what the possibilities are. It looks like the next round will be extremely competitive. That's why finishing first in the group and avoiding another 2 games is such an important thing for us. So it's an important thing for Mikel Arteta to finish top of the league, because it's top of the group league, because it's important to avoid two extra games. So Mikel Arteta in his press conference was really straightforward there, talking about Sambi Lokonga's and needing to prove on the pitch, talking about Edu and how to keep players happy. So that was the Mikel Arteta press conference, and with that, the only other thing, I've said my score predicted 2-1 to Arsenal, and let's see if that prediction comes true tomorrow night. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.